Then you think, oh, I'll go do the fun thing.
Oh, I couldn't be showing it by harder.
I'll show Jeff.
No, this is only getting harder. This is the easy stuff.
Alright, so we have just arrived at Murray Falls. Pretty nice campground, and considering it's during school holidays at the moment, it's actually not too busy.
Everywhere else seems to be booked out.
Yeah.
This is quite a nice
We were going to stay at Mission Beach, but pretty well everything was booked out. And very small sites where we didn't really have much room, so we thought we might come and check this out. And yeah, it's actually pretty decent. We've got a nice big area here. We've got our own campfire.
Put the back of the van with everyone else, so it's pretty well just our campsite.
Yep. So we just wanted to show you and it looks like the falls are just there, so we're pretty nice and close. We've got our scooters ready if we can scoot anywhere. We just wanted to quickly show you the process of setting the van up and actually following us around so you can see what we do. And Jeff
are wondering if it's too big of a job, it's actually pretty easy.
Can be done by one person, so I'll just be cameraman or camera woman. Oh, I'm not too phased by it. The one thing we have found with this van that didn't work very well for us is we had an electric step included, but when we got it, it actually comes out below the rock sliders, and we found that we ended up bending it a little bit.
A little bit of a bend.
So
Not much, it's still usable, but
yeah, if you're not doing much off-roading, then it's probably fine, but even the smallest hills, it didn't really go all that well. So we just thought we'll just buy our own little step, which actually works quite well anyway, because it is handy to undo the roof up the top. So yeah, that just sits inside of our door. And oh, what, you have to have a beer? Could have grabbed me one.
That's a must when you're doing this, a beer.
Well, what about camera woman?
She can hold it, drink.
It's not going to have any left after this.
Great Northern, definitely sponsor it.
Alright, so first off we start by undoing the roof. So this is where the little step comes in handy. There's little, what are those things called, Jeff? Little clip things that hold it in place.
Yeah, that's good safety.
Oh god, this is dangerous. So you can also just stand on whatever is around.
The front's quite good to do.
Yeah, the front's handy because you've got your rock sliders to stand on. The back's slightly more challenging unless you're really tall. Yeah, if you're tall you could probably reach, but it also depends on what angle you're parked on. So they're pretty easy little latches. So, alright, while we're here, we just undo the back to set up our bed. So this is just Jeff undoing some bolts, and they're usually a bit hard, so I have to get him to do that. We are considering whether we put a bolt in there that we can use the rattle gun on, so we can just do that all at once, but just some latches to undo. And from here I can pretty much do it all myself too. Yeah.
Get them out.
Then you've got a couple of clips.
Unless you've got to hold up yourself, but
yeah, that's
it's
got no, yeah, it's not too heavy. And then you just fold the sides out.
Fold out. Fold out.
These has got two little clips on here, so you can stand on the tyres to reach them, or if you're tall, you could probably reach that. That comes down.
And you've got
two little latches.
Yep. I don't think we ever put back in from last one.
No, we did not by the looks of it. And then you just pull it up. It is strutted. You do have to put a little bit of pressure behind it.
And there's literally...
You can also lock these if you're concerned about your safety. We haven't really done it because we can't be bothered, but because I guess someone could break into your van relatively easy.
I'm going to pop the top.
Alright, we'll watch from out here. This does require a little bit of muscle.
Bingo bongo, that's one. Now the back end.
Well, what you do it, Jeff?
Oh. Not strong enough for it.
So Jeff does it with relative ease. I do it a little bit more challengingly.
And the secret, invest in one of these fans.
Yeah, we got a little
Bunnings fan, a Bunnings special.
yeah,
Watch your,
Bunnings. I think it's Arlec or something.
Yeah, watch your fingers at night in your head.
Yeah, do be careful. We have knocked our fingers a few times on the fan in the morning getting out of bed. Definitely
Doesn't hurt though, doesn't it?
recommend turning it off. Are you going to fold the bed out?
We'll do that in another video. We'll do the awning. We'll get all the outside done then.
Right. Now this is quite an easy part. The awning.
You just got to make sure your door
Yeah.
is
Then it just comes out on its own. Well, I'm pretty sure that you can fold it out on its own the entire way. I think we usually just like to put the legs out after it's come out enough to pull the legs out, just to not
kind of reach it.
avoid putting too much pressure on it. So the legs just pull out like that and they sort of come out there. Right,
Bingo
this
bongo.
side. There we go.
I just fold it forward a bit so it starts giving itself pressure a bit.
So it's nice and easy. Then the kitchen. We usually just set this up at the same time.
Very simple.
2 latches that come undone. Then
Light. Bada boom, bada boom.
that always falls out, so we just pop that back into the little shelf. Doesn't go all too far.
You can readjust the legs.
I don't mind being camera woman. Can I do this every time? That's about it. Oh yeah, and then you've got to put the pop these legs out.
Give it a bit of helping hand. And around the back.
Slide this little table out.
Cord for the light. Gas cord.
So we've got the gas cord,
Drain.
the drain for the kitchen sink.
The gas is easy, it's just about
It's a little slide
Just a
out
little-
pop thing.
push in and turn setup with a quick.
Can't really see it.
It's easy, just push it in and
There we
turn.
go.
That's pretty well all you do. Now we just hold that there. The light on the end of your van here, you got 2 which works out good for inside fan. That just plugs in.
Did you already push the fan out? No.
Yeah, but I haven't turned it out yet. Now we just got this sink,
Hot water, cold water for your sink.
hot and cold.
We bought our own little caps because it doesn't come with any caps and dust does get in there.
Found out hot's front,
Yep.
cold's the back. And it's beer o'clock.
And for the mattress, it just literally folds back, and that's pretty much it done then.
Yeah, we'll go in a second. I'll just have a beer. What was that? Maybe 10 minutes, if that.
9 minutes, including grabbing a beer.
Yep, so. That was a walk, probably showing you the camp as well.
Yep,
So
that did include it. So,
it takes about a minute and a half to do your bed, fold a mattress.
oh, we
out.
like to have the picnic table out too. We just have to find the little key for it. All right, so now that we've got the outside set up, we'll have a quick look on the inside. One thing that's quite handy is that you can separate the fly screen. So you can keep this door locked in place here. So inside, So we've got the FS-D model, which has got the bunks up the front. Usually if we've got the dogs with us, they get the bottom bunk, and then we use the top bunk just for storage of our clothes and suitcases and stuff. Got the control panel down here. So at the moment we've got these on. This supplies all the power. Roof shower light, we can turn that off for now. Sockets, water pump, and your external lights. We've got the radio. This is where you power your awning. Oop. And I like to turn this one on, which turns on
blue light,
the outside handle light, and just a little foot light down the bottom.
Yeah, 4 speakers.
Yep, 4 speakers throughout. So Jeff's already done the honour of pushing the bed out. It just flips out like that.
It's 2 mattresses, but they got a zip line in between, so when the bed folds back, the mattresses don't detach. That was my biggest fear, and then I realised they can't separate where you're sleeping because there's a zip bit. Yeah, we did invest in a mattress topper because we found the mattress a bit hard. That was the one thing that we did upgrade. We've got a TV here. We use Chromecast or like an Apple screen mirror thing. You can also plug in an antenna out the side. And the TV can get moved to the outside down here near the kitchen, so if you want to the outside.
You can unclip it from here, and then there's another clip out the side. There's quite a few lights, so they're just push lights on the side there. Some little lights, reading lights along the side here. 2
fans, one for this end,
one fan
for the
here.
bottom bunk.
Yeah, one down there.
We did get a Sakura or whatever they're called as well.
Yeah.
Haven't hooked that in yet.
Quite a bit of storage in here, so I think you don't get this one if you get the 13 foot. I can't remember, maybe this one is at the end next to the shower, I'm pretty sure. So when you don't have aircon, we just unzip everything, open it all up. So you might have noticed. So this is quite cool, I like this. You've got your shade cover there, and then you can just slide it up and it's a fly screen. And you can unclip this, so in order to open the window you just undo these, and then it clips to 3 different settings, and then if you push it fully up then it just undoes. So
yeah, I didn't realise that was the go. I thought you just had to wing it and hopefully it grabs. Here I am flicking the window up and down.
So we'll let some air in because we're now fully self-contained, so we won't be running the aircon tonight.
We nearly can. I just need to get a different inverter in the car, and then even off grid we'll run the aircon.
But you can also have your own generator. Our generator is currently not working, and I think we'd need a slightly bigger one. So and then we've got the shower and toilet in here, so quite convenient. We've got that all set up so we don't need to be too close to camp facilities. And yes, one thing that we always forget until we want to have a shower is to do the gas.
There's a little cover out there, I couldn't take that off.
Yeah.
You try to get it with your hands.
So this is where you've got the external shower and the gas.
Screwdriver clicks.
Yeah. So that's the heater
so
there.
Flames in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Alright, so we've got this little bad boy here. That's on nothing. You got the option, I think, of 60 or 70 degrees. I can't remember what it is. I think it's 60 and 70.
Yeah.
Push it down.
You'll hear a little click. It doesn't actually tell you whether it's on or not,
Well,
but
it does. If it goes red, it's off.
yeah,
Just
the
remember
little light goes red. Doesn't tell you whether it's on.
Just gone.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're ready to drink some beers and maybe head down to the waterfall for a bit.